Next we are doing the viral structure. Viruses have three things in their structure, one smaller than the other. Thing that will be there most inside will be a nucleic acid, which will be surrounded by a protein cover, which will be called as the capsid, and outside the capsid there will be yet another layer. In some viruses only, not all. This is called the envelope. So envelope, capsid and nucleic acid is what the virus structure comprises of. Envelope will not be present in all the viruses. Some viruses will have only the nucleic acid and the capsid. The ones in which envelope is present, they will have some special advantages because of it, right? We will see. So these are the three things in the viral structure: nucleic acid, capsid and the envelope. Let's look at them one by one. Envelope. Okay, first we see the envelope. It is present in some viruses only. If it is present, it will provide some benefits to the virus. This envelope is nothing but a pinched out portion of the cell membrane of the last invaded cell by the virus. Some modifications will be there into it. What is the cell membrane made up of? Lipids and protein. So even the envelope will be made up of mainly lipids and protein. What advantage do you think will the virus have because of it? The virus will be able to evade the host cell's immune system. Okay, because the immune system of this host organism will think that it is our own only, it is our ghar ka banda only. Okay, they will not see it as something foreign because it has the same type of membrane, right? The antigens will be similar to the host cells. So they will think it is their own and they will not attack it. The envelope helps it to evade the host cell's immune system. Let's write out. Present in some viruses only. It is made of lipids and proteins. It is of last evaded host cells origin. Last evaded host cells origin. Modified somewhat by the virus. Function: helps virus evade hosts immune system. In fact, that is the reason many of these viral diseases are incurable. For example, AIDS virus is an enveloped virus. The immune system doesn't know who to attack. By the time they are ready forming the antibodies against the enveloped virus, it has already entered into host cells. It gives it a lot of time away from the host immune system. Examples are HIV, the one that causes AIDS, mumps virus that causes mumps, influenza virus, etc. So we are done with the envelope. Now we move on to the second layer, that is the capsid. Capsid, this is how the structure will be. So this will be the envelope on the outside. This is going to be the capsid, enclosing the nucleic acid inside. We're done with the envelope. Right now we are doing the capsid, the middle one. This is present in all the viruses and it is mainly made up of proteins. It will be made up of a single subunit of protein repeated all over. It's not like it's made up of different types of proteins. One subunit repeated all over. Imagine a football closing a nucleic acid. This football outer cover, everywhere this protein subunit will be repeated to create that sphere. If this protein coat is called the capsid, the individual members are called as capsomeres. It's also called protein coat made of subunits which are called as capsomeres. So this nucleic acid that is present inside will have the gene for the production of that capsomere. Primary function: protection of nucleic acid is why it is present around the nucleic acid. So it is found in different shapes. We are doing 3 of them right now. Let's do the first one. This one is called as polyhedral. For imagining how the polyhedral shape is, imagine a football. It has those hexagons on top, isn't it? Those hexagons are curved, isn't it? Make them all flat. How will the thing look like? That is what the polyhedral shape looks like. Example, poliovirus. Next shape is helical. Imagine a spring. Now apply glue on the outer side of this spring. Now take the capsomere and keep on sticking this capsomere on the outer sides of the spring all over. Now you squeeze it so that no spaces remain. What you have is a helical capsid. You see the tube has a space. This space can accommodate the nucleic acid. Probably they will cover the ends. The nucleic acid will remain inside. Helical shape. Example, TMV, tobacco mosaic virus. Then third one is complex in complex has both polyhedral plus helical shape present. For example, T2, T4 bacteriophage. Please make a note that phage means virus. What are these bacteriophages? So let's say this is the T4 bacteriophage. This is the polyhedral capsid which encloses the nucleic acid inside, and the rest of the things that you see over here, or everything is made up of helical capsid. So it has both the shapes, and that's why it is called complex capsid. Bacteriophages are viruses that infect bacteria. Viruses which infect bacteria. So we are done with envelope, capsid. Now we look at the nucleic acid. What do we need to know about the nucleic acid? All the cells have nucleic acids. Nucleic acids are of two types, DNA and RNA. All the cells have both types of nucleic acids. DNA is the basic genetic material which is there inside the nucleus, comprising of all the genetic code. And then there is the second type of nucleic acid also that is present in our cells, that is the RNA. RNA is just a temporary transcript of DNA. If DNA is a long molecule, RNA will be a small copy of a small segment of the DNA that has the genetic code for formation of one peptide, one protein. Okay, only. DNA is a big molecule, RNA are small molecules. Whatever it is, the point is, each and every cell, including the bacterial cells, they have both DNA as well as RNA in their cells. DNA leads to the formation of RNA, and RNA helps in the synthesis of proteins. What about viruses? They have a nucleic acid. What nucleic acid is it? Is it a DNA molecule or is it an RNA molecule? So the thing is, it can either be a DNA molecule or it can be RNA, but never both together. No virus has both DNA as well as RNA. The nucleic acid molecule can either be DNA or it can be RNA. Never both. Okay, this is an important statement from NCERT. Can be either DNA or RNA. Never both. Important. This is the infectious part. It is infectious. It's highly infectious in nature. It will just move and it will just integrate itself in the host cell's DNA. So based on that, viruses are either RNA viruses or they can be DNA viruses. Examples: plant viruses are usually single-stranded RNA viruses. What is a single-stranded? The nucleic acid can either be single-stranded, as in single-stranded RNA, or it can be double-stranded, having two strands, as in double-stranded DNA. Or it can be a single-stranded DNA if it has only a single strand, or it can be double-stranded RNA if it has two strands of RNA. The nucleic acid can be either RNA or DNA, either single-stranded or double-stranded. Plant viruses are known to be usually single-stranded RNA viruses. An example is TMV, which is a single-stranded RNA virus. Next, animal viruses. Animal viruses can be single-stranded RNA, double-stranded RNA, or double-stranded DNA viruses. For example, herpes virus is a double-stranded DNA virus. Anyway, example is not cited for this one. Bacteriophages. Bacteriophages, double-stranded DNA. Okay, example T2, T4 bacteriophage. So that was all about the viral structure. Next we move on to some viral diseases and their symptoms.
महादेव के नाम पे सब्सक्राइब कर दें।